Hello everyone, Rich here, back for part 2 of this MV Desiré De Laurentes tutorial. I nearly forgot what the name was then. It's MV, as in motor vessel, so there we are. So it's a Desiré De Laurentes part 2. And if you're interested, I will give you the origins of the Desiré name, but before we do that, we're going to focus on building the ship. So we're going to go down to the back end of the ship. We're going to add, what the focus for today anyway, is the main deck, the forecastle, and probably 2 or 3 decks of the superstructure. So we'll see how we get on. But first what we're going to do is head to the back of the ship and we're going to build the full length deck which goes from the back end all the way to the front. Because the ship has a shear, it should slope up at the front, but because of the way I'm designing it, I'm not going to bother excuse me, with the shear at the front. It's only when we do the forecastle or the deck above the front which we'll do the shear or the curving of the bow. So what we're going to do, go right to the back end of the ship and go one down from the top and start filling in the deck there. So you want to build a full length deck from here, going all the way to the front end of the ship. So this is the back end, of course, and you just want to carry on this whole process all the way to the front of the ship. So just carry on dragging that full wood deck all the way to the front. Now it's going to take a little while to do, so what I'm going to do, I shall do a jump cut while I do that, and then we should move on. So back in a moment. Okay, so there's the deck all added, and it should look something like that. So we've gone from the back end all the way to the front end, and it's all straight as well. But like I said, the deck above it, which will go on the forecastle here, will be a sloping deck. So we're going to focus on that next. So what we're going to do, go on the inside of our hull and work out where I'm going to start, because I've not actually written this down. We're going to go to our second block down. So we'll go to the second block down. That's my chair squeaking, by the way. So go to the middle of the ship, or the very front of the ship in the middle here. Second block down to here. And what we're going to do, we're going to build back 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in oak planks like that. So it's 4 like that. And then underneath, you want to go and add 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then underneath that, you add 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then underneath that, you want 25. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And there we go. So that is how that should be, like that. So there's your deck. You can see how it slopes down like so. And that's that bit done there. So at the end of the 25, you want to add a centre block, like so. And then the top line of this deck, you're going to want to build out 7. So from the centre, go out 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And do the same the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. So you got the back end of the deck like that. And then you want to build forward 12. So go forward towards the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. And then down 2. 1, 2, like that. And then there's a little space in between what we've built before and what we've just built. Just fill this in with white, like so, and that fills that in like that. So it's a flush build like that. And then what you can do is on these 3 blocks here, so you should have 3 blocks like this, which are on their own. So what you do, leave the first one there, add another one above the second block, and then the third block add 2 like that. So it creates a curve going down like so. So it's just a dot 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 block like that. So do the same on the other side. So it's forward 12, and it's so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down 2. And then fill in the little side panel like so. And then add the blocks, bump and bump bump like that, to create the curve like so. And there we are. That is that little area done like so. And it shouldn't look too bad. So that's that job done there. Now for the back wall underneath this, the back wall of the deck, basically, what we're going to do is go underneath the centre block at the back here, so the red block here, go to the second block forward on the wood, so go 1, 2 to this block here, so second block of the wood, and you're going to put a block there, and then build that down 4, so 2, 3, 4, so that's our centre post of our back wall, effectively. And then this wall is going to be 9 wide, so you want 4 either side, so 1, 2, 3, 4 that way, 1, 2, 3, 4 that way. Yeah, it looks something like that. And then at each end you want 2, 1, 2 like that. Same the other side, 1, 2 like that. So it creates a wall like that. And then you want to build forward 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then out 2, 1, 2. And then forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So it's basically that's our wall like so. So do the same the other side. So it was forward 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out 2, 1, 2, and then forward 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that creates our walls like that. And then you want to build this wall under here now. Just build it to 4 high. So 2, 3, 4 like this. Like so, and then do the same on the side bits. And then the bits on the end here are now going to be the same height as the, or build up to the bottom of the forecastle side now, so they'll all connect up, like so. And there we go. So that's one side done like that. So you got the area icky picky like that. You do the same the other side. And I will add a colour block to mark the centre here as well, so you can see it down there. And then just build this wall the same as before. There we go. So that's those walls done like that, and that is the back end of our forecastle. Next job you want to do is just add the deck inside here. So each section of the deck is raised, of course. So it's best to start at the front section, the section of 4, and just build that out like so, and then fill that in like so. And then the next row down, if we can get under there, we just build this out as well. Build that out, and then fill all this in up to the next row. So you get up to that row there, and then just build underneath like so. So this is just on one side, by the way. So that's that area done there. Then the next row along, of course, where it goes down from the end of the 20, you build that out to the side, like so. And at the end of that block as well, because I say the decks are not always in line with the hull. So when you get to each section, build them out, and then put a white block at the end, and then inline them with the rest of the hull, like so. So just build an extra block there. I think that's the only section where that's an issue, so I'll do the same on the other side quick. So build that side out to the end of the hull, and then just add a white block and 2 like that. So basically just all in lines at all. And then you just carry on filling in the rest of the deck. So it's all just in tiers basically. So you've got the first tier up there. This is the second tier, which I've already done on one side, so just do this side quick. So that's that deck done there, or that section, and the next row along. You just do the same again, fill in this whole area again. And then the last section will go in under here. And this will go all the way back as well. So this will go all the way back into the back corners over here where the rest of that central deck is. And it will sit on top of these walls here as well. So that's that deck where that will go. So what I shall do now, I shall do a jump cut while I fill all the rest of this in. And then we can move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there is our forecastle deck all added, and it should, in theory, look something like that. Marvellous. So what we're going to do now is just add some details to it. So we're going to go down to the corners of the forecastle, so the narrowest part. We've got this back part here. So go to the side, and then to the side bits where it goes out to the end of the ship. In the corners here, we're going to remove 2 blocks on the top, and then add 2 stairs going down, or 2 rows of stairs, or a staircase 2 blocks wide, just going down to the deck below, like that. And then of course add the blocks underneath, the support, and then the banisters as well. So 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and then 1 and 1 at each end. There we go. So that's that side done there. Do the same the other side. Remove 2, and then 2 stairs wide going down to the deck below, like that. And of course the blocks underneath, and then the banisters 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and a block at the tops like that. Marvellous. So that's those what's-he doohickeys done. And then what we can do now is just add some doors and windows. So we'll go get our glass blocks first. And what we're going to do is put just the side of the stairs, put a glass window, or a window there like that, and then I'll put a pair of doors in to the side, which will keep putting the doors away, which doesn't help. Got a pair of doors like that. And then across the back here, put, I don't know, a window and then a central window like that. So across the back, like that. And then we'll put our little window in there, and then our pair of doors in there. And that is pretty much all the detail you want from there for now. So that's that job done there. Marvellous. So next we're going to add the wall to the front of the superstructure. So go down to the centre block of the back wall we've just done, so this block here. And we're going to go to the 22nd block back, so 22 blocks back on the wood. So there's the block number 1 here. And count back 22, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. So 22 is there. And put our centre block there like so. So we're going to build our wall from there. And our wall is 13 wide, so that's 6 either way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way. And it should look something like that. And then we want to go out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th block is already there, so that's fine. So do the same on the other side. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th block is there already, fine. So that is how that should be. I'll just look at the prototype to make sure I got that right. Yep, that's fine. So that is that bit done there. So what we want to do now is just increase those to 5 high, or to the height of the sidewall here actually. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me just triple check this. I want to make sure I get this right. So it should be in height 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, build it to 5 high, and then we'll worry about that in a minute. So build it to 5 high. So go for the centre, build 5 high, so 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 high all the way around. Like so. I'll do the one side for the minute. And then the side wall, build that to 5 high as well. This will change slightly later on, but we'll just build it to 5 high for the minute. So that's that bit done there. As you can see, it's slightly different to the other side. And then from the corner here, this corner block here, what you're going to do is look at my prototype and work out what I'm doing. So actually I'll go back over it and check it out properly. So we want to build... Okay, I get it. So we want to build... So on the corner block here, you want to build, on this, just here, build 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, and then 1, 2 like that. Just to create a slight curve. And I do the same on the other side. I build all this up to the required height. And I do it as quick as I can. So all the way out to the side like that, so it's 5 high. And then the side as well. Excuse me. Like that, and then the 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and then the 1, 2 like that, and there you go. There's the front wall of our superstructure done like that. And then on the front of the wall, we want to add some windows. So from the centre block, second block up, we're just going to add a window there, and then every so put a window. So put 5 windows, I think. So put a window, and then a window like that. Same like that, a window and a window like that. So you've got 5 windows across the front. And then on the next wall, on the 2 centre blocks, you're going to put a pair of doors. So door and door like that, and then you can, if you want, add slabs above them. And then a window, and then a window like that. So sort of space them out like that. So you've got 5 windows across the front, a pair of doors, and then a window, 2 block gap, and a window like that. So I do the same on the other side. So you've got the 5 windows in, go to the side doors there, plus the slabs on top, and then a window, and a window. And there we go. So that's our front wall done. And it should look something like that. So I'm going to do a quick jump cut while I work out what I'm doing next. And then we should move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now, we've done all this front end. We're going to go to the back end now and start work on the stern area of the ship, which is going to be an open promenade basically with a deck above it. So So go down to the very back end of the ship, and I've already put a marker to mark the centre so we know where the centre is. So what we're going to do is from the centre there on the wood, we're going to count forward to the 12th block forward. So go 1, 2, on the wood by the way, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And on that 12th block we put our colour block like that to mark the centre. And then this back wall is going to be 9 wide, so that's 4 either side, so 1, 2, 3, 4 that way, 1, 2, 3, 4 that way, like that. And then 2 at each end, like so, and then you're going to build forward, on the deck you're going to build forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then curving outwards do two rows of 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 rows of 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then out 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And that is the base of our deck house, or decking, or superstructure. So do the same on the other side, going forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 rows of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 rows of 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So that is those 2 bits like so. So that is our little V-shaped building like that. And then for the doors and windows, just go back to the end of the open promenade, and in here we just remove 2 blocks like that and put the doors in, and then build this wall to 4 high. Like so, and then you can add the slabs above the doors like that, and then we just add windows sort of every 3rd block all the way down the side like that. So basically a 2 block gap between each window going all the way down the side, and you can after a little while put a pair of doors in. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 windows, and then we'll put a door like that, and then we'll put a couple more windows in like that on the side. And then we'll just get back to the front end, and the front end, and just fill in the gaps like so. So build the walls to 4 high. Like so, and then of course the slabs across the top, and then the walls again. And then of course the back wall, what we'll do, we'll put a side window, and then a central window, and then a side window there. So the back wall will look something like that. So that's the back wall done like that, and then the side walls are all looking like that. So that's one side done. So let's say it's doors, and then 8 windows, a pair of doors, and then 2 windows like that. What I shall do, I'll quickly world edit that, just to copy and paste it into the other side, otherwise it'd be pain in the ass to do, because it's basically the same on both sides. So we've got one side done already. I just quickly copy, flip to the right, and then we paste like that, and that's that job done there. So that's those walls done, and it should look something like that. Marvellous. So what we're going to do now is to build the overhang of the stern here. So from these side walls here, which are on the hull itself, you got this big vertical wall here on the deck, on the side of the ship rather. Second block down from the top, so to this block here, we're going to extend the sides. So we're going to extend this by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that should follow the contours of the ship. So you got the next line of the hull goes there. So it's 7 like that, and then you want 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you want 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you want 2 rows of 2. So 1, 2, and 1, 2 like that. And then inward 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a centre block like that. Marvellous. And that creates the overhang in that area like so. So I'll do the same on the other side. Second block down from the top of the vertical piece to there, we add 7, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 rows of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 7 inwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there we go. So that's all connected up. And it should look something like that in theory. So it's all connected up, and that is that job done there. So what we're going to do now is to start adding the deck, which will go from, so start from the back end here, the very back end of the ship in this area here. So we'll add the deck from the center line, and the deck is going to go all the way forward to the front wall, which we built earlier on. So the deck will sit on top of these inside walls here, like so, and the deck will go all the way forward. So we just carry on building this deck all the way to the front end, to that front wall which we added a few minutes ago, and it should all look nice, dandy, fine and neat. So what I should do a jump cut while I fill in the rest of that, then we can move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there's the hull, not the hull, the deck all added, and it should look something like that. Not brilliant, not perfect, but it will do. So that's that bit done. So what we're going to do now is start with the superstructure for the next deck, which would be inside walls and front walls. So I'm going to do the front wall first, mainly because that's the last thing I've just measured. So what we're going to do is on the front wall here, we're going to increase it by one more block. So the front wall here is 13 wide. So we're just going to add a line of 13 across the front. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 there. And then behind that, you're going to want 5. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 again. 1, 2, 3. So we're creating a different curve. So it's 13, 5, 3, 3. And then we want 2, 1, 2, and then 2 back, 1, 2. And then we want 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we want 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that to connect up, like so. And then what we're going to do is do the same on the other side. So we go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3, 3, and then 2, 2 back, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there we are. So that just creates it so it's the same height as the side walls, and it should all look like that. So what we're going to do now is from the end of the 8, which is here, we're going to increase that to 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5 high. And you're going to build that all the way around the front till you get to the end of the 8 on the other side. So build it 5 high. Like so. I'll do this as quick as I can. So it's 5 high like that. And for the next few rows as well. Like so. I'll probably just go up to the middle and then weld edited. And then across the front as well. Oop. Like I say, I'll go up to the centre and then I'll just weld edit it because it's going to take forever otherwise. So that's half of it done. So once you've got half done, it'll look like that. So it's all 5 high. And you've got this little corner here as well. So you've got a corner here of wood, which you can replace with quartz now. So replace that like that. So you've got a little ledge there. So that's how that design goes. So I'm just going to quickly copy that to the other side. So I have both sides the same, which will look fine. So copy, flip to the right, which I didn't type properly, so copy. No, caps lock on. Right, no. Now we do copy. If I type it right, so copy, and then flip to the right, and then paste. There we go. So remember to make note, don't use caps lock. Okay, so that's that side done as well. And of course this little ledge, make that all quartz. There we go. So that's that bit all done there. And it should look something like that. And also the next row, which is going to be, we're going to add 9 blocks along the side here. So you've already got up to the 8 here, which is now 5 high. So you're going to do the same on the next row for the first 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then increase that to 5 high. So this is where windows are going to go. So just build that all to 5 high, like that. So that's 5 high like that, and do the same on the other side. So for 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 high, like so. Marvellous. So there we are. So that's those front walls done. So that's what we're going to do for that. So bear with me while I just adjust my notes. Right, so, excuse me. So the walls are all done. So what we're going to do now is sort out the windows. Now the windows are going to be 2 blocks high with a slab on top. So what we're going to do is go to the back end of the 9 we just done. And we're going to go to the 1, 2, 3, 4th down, and then to the 3rd forward. So 1, 2, 3, and put our first window there. Leave a 2 block gap, and then leave another window. I'm trying to work it out now. That's we want 5 windows. That's 1, 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5. So 5 windows split like that, and then you just add the glass. So you have 1. So each window's got a 2 block gap. So 2 block gap, window, 2 block gap, window, 2 block gap, window, 2 block gap, window. So you have 5 windows, and then we just add the window glass, and then the slab on top. So there we go, there's our 5 windows like that. So that's one side. I'll do the same on the other side in a minute, but that's the one side. Now we're going to go to the front wall, and we're going to work out how to do this. I'm going to go from the inside to do this because I can't tell what to do. So the front wall here, what we're going to do is add 6 windows. So we're going to go to the centre, which is here, and we're going to go 1 to the side. So 1 to the side, and put our first window there, and to the other side, first window there. Now I'm just going to check the prototype because I think, no, actually I think we're okay. These windows on the front here are separated by a single block. So the central pillar, and then you want 3 windows either side. So 1 window, 2 windows, and then 3 windows like that, and then 2 windows and 3 windows like that. So you got 6 across the front, like that. Now I was just sort of thinking, 6, 2, yeah, I think that's fine. So that's our front wall. So the front windows, we'll just add the glass again, like that, and then we'll add the slabs. So there we go. So there's our 6 windows across the front, like that. And then you're going to go to the side panel again, to the next panel along, basically leave a single block gap and add 2 windows. So that's 1, 2 windows like that, and then the glass like that. And I'll do the same on the other side. So there's 2 windows again. So leave a single block gap from the side, add a window there, and then a window there, plus the slabs on top. So there you go. So you got 6 windows plus 2 at each end like that. And then the next row along, go 1 block along, and then add another window. And then glass and slab, and then another gap, and then another window there, without doing too much damage, preferably. Like so, so you got 2 windows there. So it should be 6 at the front, and then 2 to the side, and then 1 and 1 on the rows corresponding. So same on the other side. So I've got the 2 already. We just add the single, and then the single again. So 2 singles like that, and the glass. And the slabs, there we go. So that's the front windows done like that. And it looks a bit odd, but that's how it should be. So there we are. And then on the side, do the same again. So go onto the side panel here. So you've got the front window there. Onto the side panel, find a space, and then put our first window there. Leave a single gap, and then put another window there. Like so. So you've got 2 windows like that with the slabs on the top, like so. And then on the next row, I'll do the same on the other side actually because I'm confusing myself. So I'll do the same on the other side. So put our first window there, second window there, and once you see all the other windows in place, it should look like that. There we go. So that's because the windows on the other side are not in place, but I'll put them in now because there's, like I say, there should be 5. So do the same on this side. Go from the bottom, go 1, 2, third block in, 1 window, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, like that, and then just add the glass, like so, and then the slabs. There we go. So that's our walls done, walls and windows done on the front like that, and it should look something like that. Marvellous. Beautiful, brilliant. So that's that bit done there like that. So what I'm going to do now, do another jump cut when I work out what to do next. So back in a moment. Okay, so now we're at the back of the ship, and what we're going to do now is do some inside walls. So we're going to go to the back end of the top deck, which we've added. So back end here, top deck is here, and on the wood, the centre block of the wood, we're going to count forward to the 83rd block, so 83 forward. So that's the first block there, and just go 83, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, and on the 83rd block we'll put our colour block. And that says 83 blocks forward, so it's probably could have been easier going from the other end, but it doesn't matter. So 83 forward like so. And then this back wall is 27 wide, so that's, what's that, 13 each side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 that way, and the same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 that way, and I just measure that. Make sure that's 27. That is, so that's 27 like that. And then what we're going to do now is build forward. So we're going to build forward 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then out one we want 60. So put the first block there. And we want 60. So I'll build that freehand. So just following the contours of the ship basically. So it was 11, and now we're on 16. 60. Sorry. We want 60. So how far is that? That is 50, so 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. There we are, so it's 60 like that. And then we're going to curve back in one. And we want 17, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16, 17, in white preferably. I'll measure that because I think I screwed it up. So that is 17, that's fine. So 17, and then we go out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to connect to the pillars on the side. Like so. So that's our wall done like that. I do the same on the other side quickly. So was it 11 forward? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then we want 60. Measure again as we go. 60 all the way forward. Oh, I think I've gone too far. That's 62, so too far by 2. There we are, 60, and then we want 17. So in one go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So that's our inside walls done like that. And it don't look too bad. So what I'll do now, we can add the doors and windows. So from the row of 4 going inwards, we'll add a pair of doors in there like that. And then we'll add the pillars to the sides. And these walls are going to be 4 high, so 4 high plus slabs above the doors, like that. So it's 4 high like that, and then we can add the windows and doors to the side. So we'll put about, say, 10 windows. So we'll go 1, and then every third block put a window. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 windows like that, and then we'll put a pair of doors at the end like so. And then just add the pillars between the windows, 4 high of course, because when the deck is added, the deck will sit on top of these walls. Like that, so that's the first phase done. And then of course the walls above the doors, and then the slabs as well. And then we'll go for another 10 windows, I think. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then another pair of doors at the end. And then I'll build the sides up again. But if you're doing an interior for this ship, these doors and windows can be replaced because these are all just dunny windows. They don't need to be anything special. But there you go, so that's our face done as well, so that's 20 windows. And then we just add the same focus again over the doors, same slabs in the wall, like that. And then for the next phase, you're just going to add as many windows as you feel. So I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's pretty much all you can add. So there's 7 windows, and then we just add the walls again. So 4 high, like so. Get these bits all done. And there we go, so that's the final phase of the windows and doors on the side there. The back wall, we can leave that bare. We'll just build this to 4 high all the way across for now. I built it to the centre for the minute. And then we can focus on something else. So that's one side done. So this back wall here, just leave that bare because there will be stairs attached to this wall, so don't worry about that just yet. But that is one half of the wall's done, so you can see you've got the windows and doors there. I'm going to do a quick jump cut when I do the other side, and then we can move on to building the deck above. So I shall return in just a moment. Okay, back again. So there's the deck house, or inner walls for the deck house done. It should look something like that, both sides all sorted. So what we're going to do now is do the outline of the upper deck. So we're going to go to the back end of the sidewalls. So the sidewalls on here with those funny windows we did earlier. From the top block of the sidewalls, which is here, we're going to extend it by, well, basically along the side. So build 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And it should follow the contours of the ship. So it's 13, and then we want 64. So it's 1, and I measure as I go along. So we want 64, but basically the same length as the outside edge here. So it should be 64 in theory. So I'll go to the end of the contours and see to this. That's the end there, and that should be 64. It's 64, that's fine. And then after that, along the next edge, we want 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then we go inwards 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Plus a colour block to mark the centre like so. There you go. So that's up to the centre there. And I just do the same on the other side. So it was 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then the 64 again, and measure as we go along. Basically just follow up to the end of the contours like so. Just gone too far. There goes a 64, and then what was it again? 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then 17 to the centre. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There we go. So that is both sides of the area done. And we'll add the deck in a minute. The deck will go on the inside, so just go on the inside here. The deck will go in the inside of the overhang like so. And the deck will sit on top of the inside walls like that. So you just fill that deck in all the way to the front. I'll do that in a minute, but I want to get these side pillars in first. So from the back corner of where we've just been, we're going to add a 2 thick pillar. So build from the top, go down 1, 2, 3, like that, 3 high. So it's a 2 thickness pillar like that. And then you leave a 9 block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll add on the 10th block, we'll add a single pillar. And then another 9 block gap, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 10th block we add a 2 thick pillar, like that. And then another 9 block gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 10th block add a single pillar. And then we add another 9 block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 10th block we add a 2 pillar, like that. And then another 9 block gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 10th block add a single pillar. And then another 9 block gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 10th block we add a 2 pillar, like that. And then 9 blocks again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 10th block add a pillar. And then I think from here we just count forward, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 10th block another single pillar like that. And then in the corner here, because now we've got this open square, in the corner we can put a block in the corner there, like that, and then using cork stairs, and we put a block in there like that, and then put cork stairs in like that. So that is how that should look. Can't really tell, but it's there. You got a promenade deck open curve like that. There you go. So you can see it from that side. So that's how that should be. So there's the side pillars done. And it should look something like that. So it's sort of pillar, 2 pillar, pillar, 2 pillar sort of thing. So I can't really tell because it's all bloody white, but there you go. So it's 2 pillar, pillar, 2 pillar, pillar, 2 pillar, pillar, 2 pillar, pillar. And then a single pillar at the end. I think I'll just do the other side quickly as well. So from the end go 2 thick wire, 2 thick pillar, like that, and then every 9 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 10th block add a pillar. And then same again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Add a 2 thick pillar. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Add a single pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Add a 2 pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A single pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A double pillar to make sure I'm getting this right. And then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Single pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Single pillar, and then of course the corner blocks with the stairs like that. And there we go. So that is the pillars on the side done. And it should look something like that. And then the next job to do is just, like I say, fill in the deck. So from that corner all the way back there, just fill in the deck all the way over the top of these inside walls and all the way up to the front curve over there. Because I have weld in it, I can do this really quickly. So I'm just going to use fill oak planks by 3000, and that's just fill in the whole thing. There we go, and that's the deck all added. It should look something like that. So I'll go to the front a minute, and yet the deck is all added there. So that's all fun dabby dozy, brilliant and beautiful. So that's that side done, and you can see the overhang here is all now in the darkness. So you got the promenade all open there, and it's all covered up. And it all looks quite neat, marvellous. So that's that job done there. So I'm going to do another jump cut while I work out what to do next. And then we shall move on. So, back in a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is work on the top deck. And for the last phase of today is the superstructure that will support the bridge wings as well. Bridge wings, deck, wheelhouse, funnel, things like that. It's basically just the top piece of superstructure. So we're going to go to the front centre block of the top deck. Now put another colour block there so I know it's the centre. There we go. So what we're going to do is go to the 5th block back on the wood. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and plonk a block there. And this wall is going to be, 11 wide. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way. And then we want to go out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then back 2, 1, 2 like that. So I do the same on the other side. So it's out 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 2, 2 like that, and then back 2 like that. So you have the front wall like that, and then you want a line of 88. So just making sure this is right because I'm looking at the prototype. Can't tell for shit from here, so we'll go with it. So from the end of the 2 there, I'm going to build a line of 88. So that's one block there. We'll just build a line of 88. So just going to be a single line high as well. So build at 88 long. And then when we get to the end, it's going to be a bit more awkward to build. So bear with me on this one. So I'll build at 88 long anyway. So how far is that? That is 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. So I just check that again. And yep, 88 as it says at the end of the pink. So the end of the 88 now, we want to go and build curving in and around. So we're going to go 2 and 2 like that. So curving in 2, 2. And then we go forward, inwards, sorry, 2 like that. And then 2 again, 1, 2. And then we're going to go forward 3, 1, 2, 3 like that. So you're basically building a one of those sort of thing. We can sort of change it up a bit if you want. I mean the design is a bit meh. So it goes in. No, hang on, hold on. So it goes in. So it goes 2, 2, and then in 2. Okay, I got this wrong. So it goes in, so it goes 2, 2, and then into, and then into again, and then into again, like that. There we go. So just creating the circle more. So recap: 2, 2, into, and then we go forward 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. So now it's a more uniform shape. And then we go inwards 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a centre block there. And I just make sure that lines up with the centre. It does. That's fine. So that is how the shape should be. I just do the same on the other side quickly. So we want 88 again. So I go from the end of the 3. We go 1 there. And we just want 88. So I'll build it freehand again. A lot of people are going to comment and say, why don't you weld it for this bit? Because I like to do things old-fashioned way. Because I'm old. I'm 39. I'm too old to be doing this stuff. So how far is that? Far enough to 88? That's 87, and then 88. There we go. So that's 88. And then we want again, so it's 2, and then 2 like that. And then inwards 2, and then 2 and 2. 2 like that. There we go, that design like that. And then forward 3, 1, 2, 3, and then inwards 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So that is our what's-he doodly hickey what not doing like that. And it don't look too bad. So that's that bit done there. I'm just going to fly to the front now. We're just going to start building the bridge wing bits up. Bear with me when I sort my notes out, so give me a second. Okay, right, so what we're going to do now is to increase the front wall to 5, hang on, to get it to 4, hang on, I'm trying to work it out now. Bear with me. Oh yeah, so we're going to do increase it to 4 high, so this front wall, make it 4 high, so that's 2 high already. And then 3 high. So I just trying to read my notes, I couldn't work out what the hell I was written down. Anyway, front wall, make it 4 high like that. And then on the front centre block, we add a block of wood, bonk, like that. And then another colour block like that. So this creates a slight overhang of the front of the superstructure. Look at the prototype, yeah, that's fine. So this deck here on the top here will be where the bridge goes, the wheelhouse. So from that centre block, we're going to build a wall outwards now. And then we're going to build 11 wide, so it's 5 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way. So that's the overhang done there. And then from the top inside here, this one, you're going to build outwards. And then you're going to want to build outwards 5 rows of 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many is that? It's 4, and then one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 5 rows of 4 going out diagonally like that. I'm tired now. And then we want 2 like that, and then back 2, 1, 2 like that. And then back 2 again, 1, 2 like that, so you've got sort of a curve going round. And then you want 8 going inwards, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then down 3, 1, 2, 3 to connect to the superstructure wall like that. So that's one bridge wing done there. We'll do the same on the other side, so it's 5 rows of 4 going out, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 5 rows of 4, and then we want 2 rows of 2, so 1, 2 like that. No, it's out 2, 1 like that. And then back 2, 1, 2. Back 2 again, 1, 2, so you've got the curve going round. And then inwards 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then down 1, 2, 3 like that. And that connects up the bridge wings like so. Whew, sorry. I've just run up some stairs, that's why I'm out of breath. Right. Next job we want to do is between this pillar and the wall over here, you just want to increase the walls here to 4 high, so I'll just do that real quick. So like I said, it's 4 high in this gap here. So when you come to add the deck will sit on top of these walls. I have to do the same on the other side. And there we go, so that's those bits done there. Now for the rest of the walls, you can either build them all in white now, or it's up to you how you want to do this one. But what we're going to do now is what we're going to do. We're going to add some stairs. So what we'll do, we'll put a line of wood on the inside of the bridge wing. So a line of wood just on the back line like that, just so it gives us something to work with. So we're going to get some stairs. Get our stairs there. And what we're going to do is remove 2 blocks here, just on the corner of the pillar, that pillar there, just in the corner here. Remove 2 blocks like that. And then, actually it's a single block, so just remove 1 block. Remove 1 block, and then put a single line of stairs going down to the deck below. Normally I'd put these in after I put the walls in, but because I haven't got the walls in, I want to do the windows, I want to put these in properly. So there's our stairs in like that. And then you just put the banisters on one side, so 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and 1 there. And then the other side we just build a wall straight up, which is 4 long. So 4 long, basically the length of the staircase to the height of the walls, like so. So you've got a little staircase like that, only a single block wide. So that's that side done there. I just do the same on the other side quickly. So the line of wood to give us something to work with. And then remove a single block by the corner, and then we'll put stairs going down. So stair, block, stair, block, stair, block, stair, block, and stair, like that. And the banisters 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and 1. And the same on the other side, just build a wall which is 4 long and to the height of the stairs, like that. And that is that bit done there. And also our block just in there like that, at the end of the stairs, like so. So that's those 2 staircases added, and they should look something like that. Now the reason I didn't add the walls first is because I want to put the windows and doors in. So after they put the stairs in, the bottom of the stairs, we'll leave a single block and we'll put a pillar in like that. And then I'll put a double door in. This is the same on both sides, but you can move this up and turn it up as much as you want. So I'll put a pair of doors there like that, and then with some slabs on top, and we'll put the blocks around the door like that. So that's one block, one set of stairs and one set of doors, and then we're going to add 8 windows. So we're going to put our first window there. Now on the prototype, I put slabs on top, so you've got 8 windows. 2 blocks high with a slab on top. So that's the design I'm going to go for. So I've got 1 window, 2 block gap, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you got 8 windows plus the stairs on slabs on top. I keep saying stairs, it's annoying. And then of course you've got the walls around. Of course these walls are 5 high, so they're a little bit more awkward to work with. Like so. Like that, and then of course the last pillar at the end. So that says 8 windows in the doors, and then we put another set of doors in, so another pair of doors with the slabs on top, preferably without doing any damage, like that, and then of course the blocks around said doors like that, and then we're going to put another 8 windows in, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the slabs on the top, and then just fill that all in. The thing about Minecraft, there's a lot of filling in and farting around. I noticed this when we're doing Pip's Titanic tutorial, doing a bit of recording. There's a lot of filling stuff in, and it's frustrating but also quite rewarding as well, because everything just gels and fits together, and it all works out quite nicely. So yeah, I'm a little bit more involved with the Titanic now. Anyway, so that's those 8 windows there. And then we'll just put another pair of doors in here. With the slabs on top. And then the walls around. Like so. And then another 8 windows. Well, as many windows as you can fit in. You might not get 8 windows in, but we'll see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 windows like that. And then we'll just fill in, add the slabs on top. Oop. Like so, then of course the blocks around. So there we go. So there's those last windows there. Now around the corner blocks here, I've not actually added any windows to these. So what would you do? What we'll do is just build the corners up around the whole curve up to the back wall there. Just build that all up to 5 high as well. I'm trying to do this as quick as I can. I'm doing very well at it, aren't I? So there we go. So I build the walls up like that around the back curve, like so. And then in for the last bit here, up to the centre, we'll just put a couple of windows in. So I put a window. Actually, I think we'll put a pair of doors in first. We'll put a single block gap like that, and then we'll put a pair of doors here in the middle there with slabs on top. Fill in the gaps around it, and then we'll put. I think we'll put a 3 thick window here. We should put a 3 wide window like that, and with slabs on top, like that. And then of course build the rest of the wall around to the right height. And there we go. So that's just over the centre. So you can see the centre is there. So you've got a 3 wide window there, and then you just do the same design on both sides. So it's not anything special or anything perfect, but it's just a thing. These walls here, you can add more detail to these walls if you wish to, but I'm just going to leave them blank for the purpose of being blank. So, but there's our doors and windows down one side, and it's not accurate to any real ship. I was going to say this isn't a real ship anyway, but that's how our doors and windows sit. The front walls, the front windows and doors on the front walls we'll add later on when we come to do the more detailed stuff. But that is that there. So what I'm going to do now, I should do a jump cut while I do the other side and make sure it all lines up, and then we'll move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So there's the walls all added and the doors and windows done. So that is how that superstructure section should look, in theory. So all I need to do now for today is just add the deck. So like we did previous decks, just got to fill inside the open areas. I've already laid those first few wooden blocks inside the bridge wing. So basically just carry on adding those wood blocks inside the bridge wings. They'll go over the top of the inside walls, like say the walls we added earlier on, so you can see the deck goes in there like that. And just want to carry on this whole thing all the way to the back end, all the way to the back. So I should just use World Edit here to use the fill tool to fill that all in. So we just fill the whole area in like so, and there we are. So that's the deck all added, and it should look something like that. So that is the job for today. So that is part 2 of the Desiré De Laurentes tutorial done for now. And of course you got the back wall like that. Kind of looks like a pair of bum cheeks, doesn't it? Or something else more phallic. But that is how our ship is looking. It is looking mighty fine. So we got 2 parts done, and this is how far we got. So I think part 3, we can start fitting out details. I mean, there's 2 more deck houses to go on, really. There's a deck house for the wheelhouse, there's a deck house on the stern. That's pretty much it for deck houses, and the rest of it's just detailing. So I'll see how we get in part 3 to see what details we can do. And hopefully we'll get this done in part 4, maybe, but we'll see. But this is Rich signing off, logging off, and disappearing anyway, and I shall return in part 3, and we'll see how we get on. So, bye for now.